Here we go. It's about time. It's about prime time. So this is the list we're going to be playing today. I basically I'm looking at the list that Edgar has been playing. It's basically the exact list that I have been playing, with the difference that he was saying that he is not impressed by Obstinate Baloth, which I kind of agree with. It's just like a reasonable card, and it's good against exactly black green X currently. So I might miss it in that matchup. I guess I might bring in Emrakul anyway, but I wanted to try it out anyway and see how it feels. That's the only change that I'm making for today. So we will see. Um, Emrakul is better in different matchups. Like for example, it's better against like Tron, the mirror match, games like that. It matches like that where it's it can be a very impactful card and you can somewhat reliably cast it. Like for example, I am not particularly sure whether I would bring Emrakul in the black green matchup, for example. Like in fact, I'm fairly convinced that I wouldn't. Just because post board they just go so aggro on your lands that okay, so with any land, this is a turn 4 kill on the play, so I'm gonna keep it. With Hive Mind, right? And even if Hive Mind is not good enough, then we can Titan. So we need to find one untapped land though. Classic naming something else with Cavern on turn 1 because we're gonna end up bouncing. Human is probably like the most reasonable thing to name. In the current modern meta. Maybe it makes our opponent play differently. They're on Grixis Shadow, so we're probably dead. This hand is not particularly good against Grixis Shadow. Let me rephrase that. This hand is terrible against Grixis Shadow. Not good at all. And we're still missing that land. Still missing that land. Yeah, we're playing Humans 2.0 here, opponents. Playing Humans 2.0. If my opponent doesn't tap out, I am very skeptical of playing this Coalition Relic into a Stubborn Denial. What's up, Dido? How you doing? Yo, you got... Holy crap, you got emotes. That's sick. Congratulations. Yep. It's definitely Shadow. Tap out of blue, please. Sweet. Give me an untapped land, please. That's exactly what I asked for. Thank you. So I'm pretty sure we should win here. My opponent would need, I guess, 3 discard spells. If they have 3 discard spells, I might die. So land, I guess 2 discard spells because of the Jace. So they would need to have land plus 2 discard spells. And if they don't tap out of blue mana, I'm gonna play a Titan. Of course, this is the immediate kill, but this gets blown out by Stubborn Denial. So let's see what my opponent has here. I'm gonna flip Jace. Dido, how have you been feeling about Jace Ring's Prodigy in Grixis? Have you liked it, or do you think it's bad? Okay, so we should win here. We got this. Oh yeah, we definitely got this. Our opponent's hand was very not good. Horrible, really. Like every time I played against it, it has been very good. Like what would this be? What would this be in your list? And also, to be fair, like my opponent is not idolizing this, right? They did flip a discard spell. If they had drawn a discard spell, and if they had drawn a discard spell and they are able to flash it back with Jace, then I would have actually been in a lot of trouble. But my opponent chose to like do absolutely nothing and expect that I have nothing, I guess. Blue. Hive Mind. Pact. You can see. My list would be looting. Yeah, but again, if they have had access to a discard spell there, it would have been pretty good for them. Yes, yes. We don't want Ghost Squatter. And we don't want Scouterinos. There we go. No, for sure. They need pressure as well. But it puts them in a much better position. Because they just leave me with no threats and I still need to top deck. Whereas there, I just did what I wanted to do and my opponent just did absolutely nothing. That was subtle but genius. My opponent is complimenting my turn 1 play of naming human. Yeah, this is a keep. Resilient against this card because we kind of have nothing going on. And we got enough lands. We got Colony to like buy sometime. I'm playing 2D Sphere against Tron and Amulet. I like my opponent. I like my opponents. My opponent packed and I put this fear. He says, what the fuck is... Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, so here we actually have like a discard spell hand for my opponent. So this game is going to be much harder for us. Particularly if they go the Angler route, or if they discard this, right? If they discard this, they just mess me up. What's up, Restmaster? Interesting. Do I play around the second discard spell or not? Because this changes my sequencing. I think it's not particularly likely that even though I drew this, that my opponent doesn't discard it or doesn't like stub it. So I think I'm just going to act as if I didn't draw this and just hide the information. But if I weren't playing against a discard / stubborn denial deck, well, there it is. Because that would have messed me up. Like, that would have messed my sequencing quite a bit, actually, so. That is very interesting. Untap source? No second untap source. I don't think I'm gonna be running this into a Stubborn Denial. And I want my opponent to like keep holding up blue. So I guess I just play T-West and pass. (130% starting behind). Yeah, that was about what I was thinking. Yeah. By the way, the big fish emote is kind of sweet. I'm surprised you don't have a shadow emote. Where's your shadow emote? Come on, Dido. There's the shadow. Alright. I think I'm playing out the explosives and just passing the turn. That one's not bad. That one is not bad. We're gonna keep that one in our back pocket. I'm gonna play out the lands. Get another blocker. Hopefully my opponent spends their turn trying to get rid of this. And I'm definitely getting the chump here. Oh, I guess I'm not. I guess I'm not getting the chump, huh? Okay, this is getting scary. If they have K command, I might be in trouble. Taking 6 is fine though. No second threat, please. That's a Gurmag. Yikes. Well, actually that's not the worst. So yeah, so I'm going to crack this. I'm going to play the Amulet, getting the stub out of their hand. What? No stub? No stubberino. Okay, never mind then. I guess we're not gonna be doing that. Oh, they have Disdainful Stroke. Yeah, they have Disdainful Stroke. That's how they didn't pay for 2. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. They have Disdainful Stroke. Definitely blocking here. Shadow, second shadow. Or a second angler. Yeah, okay, so they for sure have D-Stroke over there. Guaranteed Disdainful Stroke. Relic. I guess we play this one out to Baloth. And we upkeep Path. We definitely need this to resolve, so... So opponent has the Disdainful Stroke in hand. I'm gonna take this, no blocks here. Not a great draw. Not a great draw. I think I'm gonna hold this land for... hold this land for Colorless Command. Yeah, we're led to TBR here, but probably not beating TBR anyway. Ooh, 4 card types. I wonder why that is relevant. Charge here. Charge here. Can we draw something, please? It's a prime time. That's gonna get Disdainful Stroken. I kind of need to get the stroke out of their hand though. So I charge this again next turn. I have access to 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can't transmute for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I cannot double spell either. Okay, so I just need to be hopeful here then. So I just need to hope that I draw runner prime times. Because I didn't draw a bounce land, so I cannot transmute for Cavern. I could wait to hope that I naturally draw Cavern next turn, but it's easier for me. There's a Disdainful Stroke. It's easier for me to draw another Titan than it is to draw another Cavern. Unless they Surgical here, in which case, yeah, they're Surgical here. Can I win? I don't think I can win anymore. I guess I can get a tracker, but that tracker needs to chump. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede here, not show my opponent my sideboarding. I guess I could have found Chameleon Colossus, but it was the same thing. I think it's better for me to like. It's just not very likely that I'm winning that game. Yeah, Colossus, but we're one bounce on the way. Nah, we. If my opponent has a super aggro hand, we will die here. And we have 3 draw steps. I mean, preferably 2 draw steps to find the land. I think I'm. Ah, this is so close. So this hand. This hand is good against discard spells, but really bad against an aggro draw. And this hand can just die to itself if I don't find a land. I think any land that kind of does it, because I can slam Colossus on 4, I guess. And Amulet are also good draws if I draw it on my first card, though. Steerings is also a very good draw. Oh, yeah, Resmaster, nice. Are you enjoying that Amulet stream? The Maverick stream was great. I just love Maverick. I just think that deck is way better than people think it is. Is this a keep or a mull? I am fairly convinced that this could be a mulligan. I'm going to keep it, but I am fairly convinced this could very easily be a mulligan here. Oh, really? Sweet, Resmaster. Yeah, Elves is also sweet. I'm just very bad at Elves. I honestly, when I first started getting into Legacy, Elves was the first thing that I considered building, because I thought that it was very like it made a lot of sense as an Amulet player, because you would think that it's the more connected, right? It's kind of like it's a green deck that it's kind of toolboxy, but also it has like a combo style finish. But then somehow Maverick became like the deck that I love, like the deck that really clicks with me. Well, Dido, it's not. I would not play around D-Sphere from Shadow players. Like now, you told me that you are playing D-Sphere, so of course, if I'm playing against you, of course I'm playing around D-Sphere now. But yeah, this is what I was saying that could happen. Is we just never draw a land and we just die with only 3 lands in play. But I don't think I would play around D-Sphere from Grixis Shadow, like from the average Shadow player. I don't think that's a common card choice yet. At least. Although without the Tron, who knows, maybe? We got turn 2 fish. Yeah, we're probably going to die here. Unless, if we draw Khalni Garden, that would be a very sick draw. If we can Khalni into Colossus, we could be in a very solid spot. Land, please. Land, please. Or third Primeval Titan, sure. Yeah, this is why I was thinking that this hand was a mulligan. It looked kind of fine on... Look, you know, in the first look I was like, oh, maybe I should... maybe this is not a keep. Because this is a problem. To be fair, we have like 26 lands that are good draws. 27, I guess. 25, sorry. Because I cited a couple. We have 4 Ancient Steerings that are also very good draws. I mean, now I guess Steerings is not a good draw anymore because my opponent can simply stub it, right? So maybe Steerings is not a good draw anymore. They don't have Disdainful Stroke. That's good. Can we please find an untap land? Please untap land. Untap land. ETB untap land. Or Engineered Explosives. Sure. Whatever. No stub either. Yeah, my opponent is just... They just kept a terrible hand and they're gonna get lucky that I never drew any relevant cards. It sucks losing like this. Like, we had a very good... Yeah, this, we're just going to die. We're just going to die. I know they probably have Disdainful Stroke too. I guess that... Ooh, that resolved? What is their hand? Are they just like crazy flooded? Is that what's going on? Maybe they just have like a bunch of counter spells. Oh, deck. Oh, deck. Oh, deck. Well, this is hilarious. Oh my god! Oh my god! What is going on here? Can we please draw one of our 25 lands slash Ancient Steering slash something? This is ridiculous. This is so insane. Oh my god. Does my opponent just have like Ceremony of Rejection and stuff? And that's why they are not killing me? Yeah, I'll pay 1 for Stubborn Nile. That does not seem like the best play I've ever seen. They just have nothing? Alright, now we die. Can we please draw something here? Yeah, we're probably dead here. There's no way my opponent does not have Disdainful Stroke. And I could Pact for Tracker, which I can resolve through a stub. But yeah, we're just gonna die to Disdainful Stroke and this Shadow killing me. This is so sad. Like, it took us up to 10 turns to to find the third land in our 27 land deck. That was really frustrating. That was very, very frustrating. And my opponent gave me the time, that's for sure. I appreciate that, opponent. Thank you. Yeah, I guess we keep this. Dredge. So now we steering seem to bog easy, and then win from there. Nah, I guess I don't wanna. I guess I don't wanna yield to that. City of Brass. Okay, Thug into nothing. Alright, Natty Bog. Natty Bog. That's one draw step missed. And more draw steps missed. We did find an amulet though. Guess this is not that bad. Yeah, so we're gonna get amulet. We're going to play it out. I guess I could conflag. My opponent could conflag me. But if they conflag, they don't Faithless Looting. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna throw down a second scout just so it gets killed. I'm still not interested in playing this T-West out because I wanna keep the bounce in hand, and if I play the T-West, it's gonna force me to eventually bounce it in order to transmute it. So yeah, that was a solid amulet, not gonna lie there. But yeah, this is probably forcing my opponent's conflag, which means that they are not flashing back Faithless Looting or even playing another Union. And 2, 4, 6 -3, that leaves you 3. Yeah, we have Titan Mana next turn if my opponent doesn't kill both of my scouts. Yep, there they are. No land drop. Second amulet. Second amulet would be sweet. Oh, just the Summoner's Pact. Well, so punished. Oh, they do have a second conflag. So I'm playing this out, and I'm playing the Scout, and then next turn with Azusa we get to Titan. There was no way for me to know that I was going to naturally draw that Titan, so I think it was still correct for me to do what I did. I have an Imp in hand. They didn't have a land drop last turn, and they could have put a Bloodgaster and Amalgam in play, so I'm going to assume that my opponent does not have it, basically. But they have another Union. Yeah, this is brutal. Yeah, this might kill me. Yeah, they have this turn to do this. Imp, Thug, Loam. They're getting 3 Amalgams. Wow, they had this turn to do it. I think we might still get there, though, considering they have no land drops in their hand. Sometimes you play well. Sometimes you play well, and the deck is like, bro, I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you. So my opponent's gonna take 32. What's up, Bond? How you doing? Well, we played an extremely frustrating game 1. First match, I guess, against Death Shadow, where we went until turn 10 before we managed to find our third land. So that was not nice. Transmute for Summoner's Pact. Cast Summoner's Pact for Primeval Titan. Cast Primeval Titan. Tolaria. Simic. Summoner's Pact. Primeval Titan. Yes, and here we're gonna get Garrison. Garrison Vesuva. We're gonna Vesuva Stronghold. Stack our triggers. Haste you. And haste you too. Bounce this guy. Go to combat. Swing. Sanctuary, mine. Opponent doesn't concede for whatever reason. Guess they just enjoy watching me do it. Yeah, we could have gone for a more, I don't want to say optimal because it's pretty optimal to be time efficient, but I think we could have found a line where we haste 3 Titans. I think that line would have been available to us. Gemstone Mine, whatever, it just doesn't matter. White. I just want to 32 my opponents. I think I just wrote a song, guys. Opponent doesn't concede for whatever reason. Oh, that's cute. That was cute. Yeah, okay. Sideboarding against Dredge. Very straightforward. Take this out. Take Ghost Squatter out. And that's it. Just our main deck is naturally very good against against Dredge. I love how just like having access to Bojuka Bog. I mean, we won this game without even needing Bojuka Bog. Natty Bog. Oh, I'm writing so many songs today. Today is definitely a song day. Natty Bog. You got a Natty Bog. Bog you. Bug, Natty Bug. Crip and chill, you say? Sure. Take 3. Toxic Monk 05, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, sure. Sure. I'll play that one. That one. Yeah, I'll play that one. So I think it wasn't a safe who said yesterday Amulet is easy. I guess I understand what he means. Yeah, the classic Bog Vesuva combo. It's a good time. Alright, Dredge in Loam again. Still not getting there. Ooh, we get to tag those Ghost Squatter, huh? Is that what you, oh, I'm definitely interested in Ghost Squatter in my opponent here, just so I can get rid of the Ghost Squatter. Okay, now we get to do some sequencing stuff. I think I'm going to lead on Steerings, because if we draw a second Amulet, we just win. So unlucky. Didn't even find a second Amulet. So unlucky. We do this. We bounce Bojuki Bog. We play Azusa Lost but Seeking. We use our land drop that doesn't use triggers, just so we get full value. And then we do this again. Now we get rid of Ghost Squatter, which could be troublesome down the road. And we play around something like Lightning Axe or whatever. And next turn we should be prime timing. Even if this Azusa dies, it doesn't matter. And they had the Lightning Axe. Oh my god, I'm just... Today, we're doing fine today. We're doing good. Next turn, I Vesuba Bog. Sure. Ooh, good to know about that one. Definitely good to know about that one. Loam and Dark Blast. Okay, so they keep the Dark Blast in hand. Bojuku Bog, you. Look at me playing well playing well last turn and being able to prime time here. Who would have thought that playing around Lightning Axe was relevant? Haste here. We cannot play the second prime time, unfortunately. We're only going to be able to make 4 mana. But what we can do is we can transmute for Blue Pact, which should kind of seal the deal. I mean, the deal is already sealed, right? Like, my opponent cannot beat this ever in a million years. But well, yeah, I guess I want to bounce Bojuka Bog. Shouldn't I have 3 blue sources, so even if they do have a Ghost Squatter, they cannot mess up my Blue Pact. Like they say in the game podcast, that's game. Oh, they're gonna Dark Blast their Bloodghast to get back future amalgams. Oh, they're just gonna Dark Blast my 7. Why didn't they do... If they were gonna do this, like, why didn't they do that pre-combat? I don't know. They could have taken well less damage. Not that it's gonna be relevant, but... Game over. One and one. Good times were had by all. If we're playing against blue-white, this hand is terrible. This is basically a hand that can go extremely well or horribly wrong. And I've been known for keeping this kind of hands, so I will keep. We're playing against Shadow. Oh, we're dead. Game's over. So much Shadow lately. What's going on? Oh. What? Oh, please don't tell me this is Infect. Please don't tell me this is Infect. It is Infect. Oh, we're dead. We're like super dead. Just don't have the turn 3 kill, okay? That's the only thing that I'm asking. What? Weird. Okay. I guess my opponent's playing scared. I'm gonna play this out, but I don't need to crack it. Might of Fold Crosser. Sure. Okay, so I guess I do need to crack it. Maybe they are more afraid of my Amulet than I am of their Glister Elf or something. I'm gonna play out the Gemstone so next turn I can play out the Gore Squatter, and if I draw T-West I can also transmute in the same turn. Easy. Play this, and I guess we're gonna play Simic Growth. If they have main deck Damping Sphere, they got me. And here it's gonna cost them mana to activate Inky, so I think I'm going to let them do it. Uh-oh. This could mean really bad things for me. Well, now they can't Pendle Haven anymore, so that's good. I think I'm going to untap. No reason to do this yet, and if I draw an Amulet, I can actually... Never lucky. I was gonna say, if I draw an Amulet, I can like copy my opponent's Ink Moth. Well, I can kill it now, actually. My opponent doesn't have enough mana to like activate and protect it, so... Let's do this first. We're gonna get T-West and Vesuva copying GQ. Yeah. Vesuva copy Ghost Quarter. Now we play 1, 2, 3. Bounce this. Go Squatter this now where they cannot protect it. And we already have the next Ink Moth covered. Blighted Agent is it's a problem. Except it's not, because I can trust him for the list. Yeah, I think we win this. I think we win this game. Could I have hasted? I guess I could have, because I had the gemstone. Yeah, maybe I could have hasted. I honestly didn't think. Like I was trying to like not die instead of, you know, kill my opponent. Which is sometimes something that you need to think of, but maybe there it was actually correct to do that instead. Just go for the kill. Yeah, it's possible that I had haste. I thought that if the Titan resolved there, like if I'm able to kill that Inkmoth, I don't think anything matters at that point. But yeah, it's possible that I could have hasted. We want Rex Sage because of Spell's Guide. What are the chances that my opponent is playing Damping Sphere? Not too high, probably. No, but Bosom. The reason that we are playing Cavern instead of Bojuku is because of it's more relevant to have untap lands so we can scout on one than it is to like exile the graveyard for become immense. I firmly believe that that is the case. And even Kavita Crossroads is just a really bad card, of course. But having access to white mana for Path to Exile, it's very important in this matchup. Stale moves. Well, Emrakul was a tech like 6 months ago or something when Will Pulliam won the an open. This one, I think he played with Emrakul in the sideboard, like the one of Emrakul. This was a tech that we just randomly tried here on stream, and it kind of stuck because it was pretty good when it was good. So, do we want Harlequin? No, we don't want Harlequin. Soon attack. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Punt. I'm pretty sure that there was a line that I just missed there. I was just, getting excited about beating Infect in game one with a horrible hand, just because my opponent's hand was even worse. I have no idea why they went so hard on that Glistener Elf on turn one. I'm gonna keep this one. Hope that it gets there. We only have Path on turn 3, but Scout can actually block a Glistener Elf and like trade a little bit. They have Street Wraith in their Infect deck. What the fuck? My opponent is playing a very weird list. Yikes. Blighted Agent? Yep. Amulet? Nope. I guess I didn't scream it hard enough. That definitely wasn't as loud as it could have been. Needed to scream Amulet a little bit louder. At this point, I want a Gemstone Man so I can cast both of my Path to Exiles. Just take 3. Okay. Wow, playing into explosives. Give me an engineered explosive, please. This one's too late. It's not gonna work. This makes me super sad. This makes me super sad. Explosives there would have been nice. You know what would be sick? If I attempt to path something and my opponent... Please spell pierce me. Please spell pierce me. Please do it. Please pierce me. No, that's one I cannot beat. Damn it. Alright. If they pierce me and I flash in the basic forest and pay for it, that would have been sick. I don't think I want to change anything. Just run it back. Dude, I still I'm extremely impressed that you managed to 5-0 with Bad Sand, dude. That is you're such a boss. I'm gonna mulligan this. Probably need to mulling on this one too. Want a mull? No, they didn't mull. We're super dead. Mull to 4. Okay, I need to get really lucky here. Actually, it's better to name Scout. In case I drew exactly a Scout. It does feel like we're going to die. It's actually weird that I kept this land suite. But it's actually extremely relevant for us to have access to an untapped source on 3. So we can Coalition Relic. Maybe I should have bought on the T-West instead of the Ancient Steerings, though. That is the only thing that I was struggling to figure out, basically. But I still, I think that everything else that we did was like the correct thing to do. Now we're gonna name Giant. We could even name Construct here. And then play this, and then die to my opponent's Blighted Agent. I guess I'm gonna tap for white and let's see what they do. Okay, so now they have the kill here. Yikes. Alright, we dead. Infect killed us on turn 3. Who would have thought? I wonder if Infect will become more of a thing now. Now that Phoenix has East. That, you know, you don't see Phoenix 3 matches every league. No, I don't think I won't negate against Infect. I would consider something like... Oh, this hand's pretty good. I would consider Spell Pierce if we were running it, but I don't think I'm interested in negate. This is a turn 4 Titan with Amulet on the play. So it's pretty good, I might say. We're gonna keep this, and I think we're going to bottom one of these. I guess the gemstone, the basic forest. If we draw a bounce land, this is actually, or I guess any land, with any land, this is actually a turn 3 Titan on the play. So if we're playing against something like Tron, we can actually do some stuff. We might be playing against Tron. Where do you play mainboard Fulminator Mages? Because that's hilarious. And now I'm... Ooh, okay, so we're playing the Mirror here. That's any land. So do we die to Ghost Squatter? I think I'm fine dying to Ghost Squatter here. Right? Or do we want to play it slow? The thing is that if we play it slow, we get behind by 2 turns. We are playing against the best deck in Modern. Okay, so what's the verdict? Do we play around Ghost Squatter? I have him in the title. Because this is the turn that I can speed out an Azusa. I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna go for it. Because I mean, we were on the play and everything. Nah, I'm actually a chicken. I'm not gonna go for it. I can go for it on turn 4. Artifact list absent weird. So if we go for it and my opponent has Ghost Quarter, we lose the game. And it kind of feels like my opponent is on a pretty slow draw over there. So I don't think there's any reason for us to go for it, honestly. We are on the play, so even a turn 4 Titan will be pretty good. Yeah, no, we're done. We're not playing against Infect anymore. The Infect matchup is done. We just lost already. Also, Infect with Coalition Relic, that would be some spice right there, for sure. That definitely seems like a whiff from our opponents. Okay. See what opponent does here. Gemstone Relic. Oh, Gemstone Azusa. Okay. If they bounce Gemstone, then that's good for us. Because that would mean that they can pay for Blue Pact and we can do whatever we want. Yeah. Alright, sweet. Not playing around any main deck shenanigans. So they have Gemstone in hand, Gemstone, Forest, and Relic. So we should win here. OP tapped out. And we have Amulet, and they don't. Amulet is definitely the mirror breaker in this matchup. Gonna get Prime Time. Going to get Baloth Garrison plus Stronghold. Swing. Yes. We're gonna get Ghost Squatter, and we already have a second Prime Time, so I guess that I'm simply going to get another bounce. I feel like I want a Greed Source, so I guess a Gemstone Mine. Yeah, sure, Gemstone Mine. Note that I know for a fact that they have Gemstone and Relic in hand, and Basic Forest in hand, so even if I go Squatter them, I cannot take them off of Titan mana, so it's not worth it for us to try to go for that. And I cannot transmute Tolaria either. I cannot. Yeah, they just concede. So it's better for me to go Squatter their Stronghold. That is the best play for me. That's what I went for. Bring in Pact of Negation, bye bye Hive Minds, bye bye Ballista, bring in Emrakul, bring in Sage. So it's better for me to go Squatter their Stronghold. That is the best play for me. That's what I went for. Ring in Pact of Negation, bye bye Hive Minds, bye bye Ballista, bring in Emrakul, bring in Sage. Bring in Emrakul, bring in Sage. Bring in Sage. Out with Bojukibok, bring in Path to Exile. And I am always on the fence against Negate in the mirror. I like it sometimes, and sometimes I don't like it. It's weird. I think I'm gonna go with no. So I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want to expose Stronghold to Ghost Squatter punt. That's why I didn't get. That's why I bounced it. What is BTTV emotes? I have no idea what those are, so can you use things that you don't know what they are? Pepega? I don't know what a Pepega is either. I'm sorry, I feel so ignorant. I know, right? Mirror match. Mirror match. What if we play negate over explosives? Just being able to kill opposing scouts is kind of good. Scout is kind of the nuts in the mirror. Better Twitch TV is an extension for Twitch that, among other things, has extra emotes and allows channels to have a few channel-specific emotes. So isn't that like being affiliate, I guess? I'll look into that. We'll see what we find. I'll look into that later, of course, not right now, but I don't think Ghost Quarter and Stronghold was really a problem in that situation. Maybe it isn't, but like, why? I don't understand why I would want to expose it. Turn 1 Scout, turn 2 Nothing, turn 3 Sage. Yeah, we can do better than this. And there it is. This is better than that. We're gonna keep this. And I guess we want to bottom this one. Because this is my second green source. So I can cast a prime time. So I guess it's weird, but I think I want to bottom the Ghost Quarter. Turn 1, Scout. Turn 2, Amulet plus land drops, whatever. Turn 3, Titan. Turn 3 Titan on the draw is pretty good. I guess that speeds us up, so I guess that I'm going to play Amulet on 1. They need to have an answer to this, and we played Amulet under Spell Pierce or Negate, so I think this will be better. Look at that value. This deck is so sick. They get to like use their gemstone mines and like play them for value and then bounce them and use them again. Wow. I'm so jealous of opponent's deck. So jealous of my opponent's deck. Play Azusa. Play this on... I guess I could play this on Scout. Whoops. Oh, I didn't bring in Raminab. That was definitely a punt. And next turn I can... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I definitely forgot to bring in Raminap. Whoops. Whoopsie. Well, I'm not jealous of my opponent's deck size because their deck size is slightly smaller than mine. Right? They're gonna draw here. Yeah, you see, 51. Wait a second. How do they have less cards than me? Oh, because I mulligan. That makes sense. Summoner's Pact. Rexage. Yep. Amulet down. Mayday. Mayday. If we find Amulet, if we find another Amulet, we win anyway. What do you mean I'm using Mayday wrong? Oh. Oh, I guess. Well, I guess my 1-2 is pretty OP against my opponent. Name a giant here. Should I protect my bounces? I don't think so. Gonna reset gemstone, replay it. They need to pay for pact. Whoops, not f6. We're gonna yield until end step. Prefer pact. They probably cannot tighten this turn. But if they have either negate, Ghost Squatter would slow us down as well. This is interesting. Do I trade? I may. Nah, I won't trade. I'll take 2. Cavern on Giant. Pact. Does this one resolve? It does. Whee! I'm definitely not greedy enough to steerings before I do this. No way. And here I'm gonna take it easy. I'm just going to do this. They probably cannot haste. I cannot haste either. But I want to play around Path to Exile. I think so, yeah. Actually, I think I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna bounce Basic Forest, replay, and I'm going to steerings here because I feel like I really want to have access to more lands in play. Ooh, this is interesting. Amulet or Simic? I think I'm gonna get Amulet. No, actually, oops, misclicked. I definitely misclick. I think it was worth considering, but I think that I was going to get Simic anyway. There, because I really want to make sure that I have a way to return this to my hand at my opponent's end step, in case they have Path, which they don't seem to have, because that was probably the best situation for them to have Path right there. I know, right? You know what's Chief? The thing is that Amulet is so easy. It's just such an easy deck to play that you can make like misclicks and stuff like this, and you can just win anyway. It just doesn't matter, you know. So that's why. So Primeval Titan, wrong set though, wrong set. At least this one is better than the Iconic Masters one, I think. The Iconic Masters one is just bad. So I'm not playing around. Not playing around Path anymore. Because if they had it, they would have used it already. There we go. There you go, Grixis. I just fixed that for you. Just fixed that for you. Don't worry about it. My opponent really in the tank about what to get here. I feel slightly ahead, but not by much. That is my current assessment of the situation. Slightly ahead, but not by much. Grilled cheese, I mean, it's okay to be wrong, my friend. Don't worry about it. You don't need to. I'm not gonna judge you for being wrong. It's perfectly fine. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. OP really in the tank about this one. So I'm gonna pay for Pact 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves him with 3, 4, 5 mana available, which gives me double strike mana. But it doesn't give me transmute mana unless I also play the Semi-Growth Chamber. So I guess that the lands that my opponent gets here are actually going to dictate my next play. So it's not clear cut what I'm doing yet. I guess they were trying to find a haste line. Oh, this is gonna be cool. This is pretty sweet actually. So now my opponent will flash in the Gemstone Mine. No? Say what? Okay. That's weird. I thought that my opponent had like a haste line here. But I guess they did not. There's the mine. I'm gonna flash this in real quick here. Opponent representing Path again. They didn't have it last turn, so I don't think I'm gonna be playing it around it either again here. These plus draw. These plus draw. Pact of Negation. Play Amulet. Ha. I am very surprised by this line from my opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know they have a forest, so basically any land allows them to Titan next turn. So what else am I gonna get with this? This guy is gonna swing. I am going to get Simic Growth. I am going to get Simic plus T-West. If they want to trade, they trade. Yeah, I think I... If they do have the path and they path my prime time, I lose. But they have scouts in play, so I can't afford to block. I need to attack. I think I let this go. And then I swing. And I get bounce Tolaria. We don't have any packs to pay for next turn. If they want to trade here, that's fine. If they don't trade, they still need to pay for a pack next turn. So they can double strike. But maybe they cannot play a second Titan. If they do have access to a second Titan, then we're in trouble. I guess they do have access to a second Titan. Because now they can play basic forest, play second Titan, and they can double Titan me. They cannot haste though. They cannot haste because they need to pay for Pact. So if they Titan, they cannot haste. That's an important detail. Is their last card in hand another Titan? Julian about to begin streaming Will by Maverick. Yeah, Julian has been playing quite a bit of Maverick lately. He's been digging it quite a lot, which I agree with. I think Maverick's great. Yeah, so Stardust, the issue is that if my opponent has Path, I straight up lose if I go for that line. Right? So it doesn't seem particularly great for my win percentage to go for that. So now here they need to find Ghost Water bounce and bounce the Ghost Water, because otherwise they die on the crackback. Because I don't have any packs to pay and I can... So it's going to be a forced play for them. Because otherwise I transmute for Titan, cast Titan, haste it, and swing for 14. I guess they can chomp. So it's not that cut and dry. But it puts me like fairly far ahead already with a Pact of Negation in hand. So... Ha ha! Amulet legend. Oh, you're making me blush, grilled cheese. You're making me blush. Yeah, this is sometimes the mirror is just so interesting to me because sometimes it's super like lopsided and one person is going to win by like a gross advantage. And then other times, it's like this. When it's extremely close and filled with small, tiny decisions that become extremely relevant. I always find it very, very funny. I'm not sure about that Asusa trade, by the way. Not sure at all about that Asusa trade right here. Is this second prime time? Oh, Relic is fine. Relic, T-West, transmute. Okay, they're gonna transmute the T-West. What do they transmute for? Pact of Negation. Okay, this is fine because we can force our thing through, so... That is a cool. Not a good draw. Not a good draw. Okay, so at this point, I'm assuming my opponent's last card in hand is a blank piece of cardboard. So, we're going to transmute for prime time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Summoner's Pact. What's the best play against the goldfish here? Yeah, okay, so I think I'm just going to hold up Ghost Squatter. So my opponent will pact here. We will pack their pact. Like, they need to pact here because I have a card in play. Yep. There we go. We can pack that. We go get prime time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. We're gonna find Stronghold, Simic, bounce Stronghold, play Stronghold as land for turn, haste this Titan, go to combat, serve. We're going to get GQ, T-West, and then we're gonna get bounce Vesuva. Vesuva, bounce. Vesuva is gonna copy the Ghost Squatter, and bounce is gonna bounce the Ghost Squatter. And now my opponent will need to chomp one of this, and they will go down to 1. We're gonna have 2 packs to pay for, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. And they have no packs to pay for. And we can go squatter either their haste land if they try to go for a second hasty Titan, or we can go squatter their Sun Home if that's what they're going for. They cannot GQ me out of pacts, I don't think. Probably transmitting for Summoner's Pact here. This is why Scout is the nuts in the mirror. Like, it's insane. Allowing you to instant speed all of this stuff is just crazy. So now my opponent, even if they go for it, right? Even if they manage to... Unless they're playing Slaughter Pact, we should win this game. If they are on my list, then they should not be playing Slaughter Pact. So they're going to Pact. We can GQ my opponent's Stronghold if they try to go for a Hasty Titan. There's the Summoner's Pact. Pact resolves. What? They got Sakakamama? Well, I guess that one wins here. I guess that one wins here. So they kill this Titan. Yeah, I guess they got the Sakama. That's hilarious. So they kill this Titan. I think I just let the resolve, right? They activate once, activate twice. Yeah, I just let this, because I can go squatter the garrison, and if I GQ the garrison, then Sakama can activate twice, but they cannot double strike anyway. Yeah, okay. I'm down to killing this garrison, I guess. So now if they kill Titan, they cannot haste. Unless the last card in hand is also like Emrakul or something, we should still be in a solid spot because my opponent's at 1. They cannot kill both of my Titans, and the one that they do not kill is the one that's gonna kill them. And they should not have enough red mana to both kill my Titan and double strike, because they need to flash in, unless they have Amulet. I guess if they have Amulet, then they win. You gain 3. Okay. No, they never. I don't think they hasted Titan before. Like they are forced into getting Boros. They are forced into getting Bounce plus Sunhome here, because otherwise I just take 6 and then kill them, right? So. Thragon, you can get access to that right here. So this is the list that I'm playing today. The list is always public. The list is always public. Anybody can check it out. The sideboard guides are exclusive for subs. So that is the list. I think right now I'm testing the Emrakul. And it might be correct to play an Emrakul. But what I have been playing before has been Obstinate Baloth. It's more of a meta call, I guess. They bounced a Gemstone Mine. Wait a second. I just take this, right? I guess I do have 2 packs to pay for. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Okay, so what do we do here? I don't think it's that clear cut. I think we actually have options. So we can Pact for Sage blow up Coalition Relic. If I do this when we do Sing with it basically forces my opponent to activate Sakama right now. So they cannot activate on the one, and then whichever one they don't activate on, I simply double strike the other one. And that should give me lethal. I could also... and actually, I think that is the play. Actually, I think that is the play. Because if I do cast a Prime Time, then I won't have enough mana to Stronghold and Sunhome. And if I do this, I actually have exactly enough mana to Stronghold and Sunhome. So I think it's super weird, but I think that the play is this. Which is super weird. This is super, super weird. Yep. So now I'm gonna pass priority. I already have enough mana to do what I want to do. So I will pass priority. Oh, no, I actually messed this up. Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah, my opponent will need to use the activation, so I will regain priority. Yeah, okay, so they put that, that's what they activate. So now I get to play my land, and I get to swing. They cannot kill this other Titan, and I have already enough mana. Yep. Alright, so unless they have exactly a red source in hand, we should win here. Swing. Yes. Sunhome bounce. Flash this in. It cannot be passed because they don't have white mana. As usual, Sakama doing not enough. Pew, 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 pew. As usual, Sakama doing not enough. That was definitely a good mirror match, though. That is the mirrors that are nice to watch. Like, interesting, back and forth. Just honest magic on both sides. I guess I'm keeping this. Slightly on the weird side of hands, but I do think it's on the keepable side of hands. We have a little bit of interaction. We have resiliency because we have T-West and we have the mana to transmute it. And we have Amulet. An opponent moves to 5. Crazy. Yeah, so if they kill Sakura... If they kill Sakura, I just don't attack, I think. Overgrown Tomb, and they shocked. Weird. Okay, so I am going to play this on Giant, play my Amulet, and pass the turn. Hopefully we're playing against BG Rock. If this is a Bob, I'm trading 1 for 1 for it with the explosives, yeah. My opponent moved to 5, and they are like already in a tough spot. I'm gonna be tightening them. So I think this is a worthy use of these engineered explosives, I think. So 1, 2, done. Crack. Second Bob, yeah, that's pretty good. It's fine though. So here we play this out. We play Scout, Transmute for G-Pact, so we can play around discard spells, and pass the turn. Assassin's Trophy. Four mana Fatal Push. Yeah, that's kind of what that was. Classic 4 mana Fatal Push. Thoughtseize. Okay. You got another one of those? Actually, you got 2 more of those? Because even just like straight up playing the Hive Mind, it puts my opponent on a really bad spot. Oh, they just take the Hive Mind and they concede. Yeah, that's about right. Like I already have another Titan coming up next turn, so that's like a fair concession on my opponent's side. Okay, these guys. We bring this out. We bring these guys out. Ballista. And 1 pact. One more card. I really don't like. I think it's just gonna be an Amulet here. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I don't think I like Emrakul. I will be right back though. Give me a second. I think I'm actually gonna go for the Cavern. Bring back the 4th Amulet. It's also possible I should be taking out one of these Summoner's Pacts. Let's try this. On the draw, it's probably better to take out a land, and on the play, maybe take out one of the... Yikes. And on the play, take out one of the pacts. Do we keep this? I think we do. This is one of the classic hands that might turn out very, very wrong. But I think that if I just naturally find my lands, this hand is actually excellent. I guess that one counts. Just gotta wait for my opponent to play a green source, and then we're gonna have access to a green land. Bob is sick here. Oh, Thoughtseize. Okay. All right. Liliana. Oh, Fulminator. Okay. Played around Fulminator beautifully. Asusa. Wow, my opponent did not fulminate me. That's sick. They should have definitely fulminated me in response to the bounce trigger. Sure, bounce stronghold. So if we draw a white source, we're actually very likely to path my Asusa. Yep, take two. My opponent has perfect information. Field. You're gonna surgical me? Don't surgical my lands, OP. So rude. You're gonna fulminate me? What if I draw Colossus? Like, if I top deck Colossus, that would be sick. Yeah, they're gonna surgical my... No, just push my Asusa. Okay. Super, super sad that my Raminap is gone. Like, here's where Raminap shines. Give me a Colossus here. Ugh. Alright. Just naturally hitting land drops. Got my path. This was probably not gonna kill us. Solid plus draw right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thoughtseize. Yikes. Okay. That's the one that gets me. They needed to have Thoughtseize there. And now basically most of our deck is a live draw. Prime time? No prime time. Okay. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have played Gemstone. Because if we find another bounce land, then now we don't have double blue. I actually think I don't path this here. The clock is excruciatingly slow. And if my opponent is actually... And if my opponent is using 4 mana every turn in order to like swing for 2, then I'm very, very happy. Yep, you see? Play well, get rewarded, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I guess I wait. Explosives? Second path. Do we just path both here? I think we do. Path you. Path you. They're gonna have a bunch of lands though. And I guess I bug myself. Raminap is gone, Tracker is gone, and I'm not playing Emrakul. Right? Emrakul's not in the deck, so I have no reason to not do this. I guess I don't want my opponent to Lily minus into Fulminator. But I kinda don't want my opponent to surgical me either. I'm definitely playing this out. I think I'm going to bug them. It might be wrong and I should bug myself to play around surgical. Uh-oh, my opponent doubles the clock. Steerings into No bounce lands is kind of shitty. I guess I'm gonna get Relic. I could also get Kali. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm gonna get Relic. Oh, they have Decay. Sad. So I guess Kalni. I guess it would have been one extra land drop. So yeah, I guess Kalni was better. Scoos. Yeah, this one's gonna grow real quick. That one's gonna grow real quick. Prime time, please. Amulet, sure. Wait, is that lethal? I think my opponent just has lethal. Yeah, they do have lethal. Wow, I guess nothing changed that. It was just... I just needed to draw prime time or anything at all, basically, in all of those draw steps. Classic. Alright, let's try it again. I think we keep it the same. That was so many discard spells. It's also good to know that my opponent's playing a Trophy and Decay, and Fulminator for that matter. So Relic is... like, when your opponent is just on like 4 Trophy, no Decays, Relic is the nuts, because even if they destroy it, they still like are giving you 1 basic. But Decay makes it slightly worse. It doesn't make it worse enough to the point where I wouldn't want to be playing like all 3 of them, but... this hand has Lance and Azusa, so I'll keep. Demo to 6. Unless they go like Inquisition into Bob, I think I am overall okay with this hand. Are there any matchups where I take the draw? That's a good question. Not really. Like 8 rack. Sweet, okay. Bob, land, steerings. What is better here? So if my opponent has Fulminator, I'm gonna have access to 6 mana. So I guess I want Sanctuary here. They kinda need to have exactly Fulminator right now, or they die. Fulminator or bust, or triple Fuzzies. Oh, Inquisition. Please Inquisition me. That one's not gonna cut it. Yeah, that one's not gonna cut it. I think we just win. Unless they also have push. If they also have push, then they got me. No pusherino. Inquisition, please. Sweet. 3 and 2. Are they conceding here? Unless they also have Slaughter backed. Lol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's Primeval Titan mana. And you know what happens when we get Primeval Titan mana? You guys know what happens when we get Primeval Titan mana? I think I'm gonna get a double bounce here, actually. Let's do Simic Garrison. I should have attacked. No, I guess not, because if my opponent does the same play they did right now, I will, this time around, I will trade. Trophy. Well, now I have Purge mana. If they do have Surgical, that's kind of annoying. They have Thoughtseize. Sure. If they don't have Surgical, they okay, so they do have Surgical then. Trade. Okay, so they do have Surgical, which sucks. Yeah, there's the Surgical. That's so bad. Ah. I'm gonna hold this basic forest for tracker. We still have a lot of outs. Yeah, my opponent had the absolute nuts. Liliana. Wow. Alright, just gotta not whiff. Just gotta not whiff. I think we care more about this guy. Okay. Green. Steerings. T-West. What can we T-West for? So interesting lines are T-West for Stronghold. That's a very interesting one. T-West for Summoner's Pact is unfortunately not a good line. We can T-West for Eon 3, which sounds reasonable. No, if I'm not gonna get back. They just Lilina minus and I die. So getting packed is a bad line. Titan got Surgical. Titan is Surgical. We can't Titan. Yeah, I think I'm going to get explosives and 3. Really missing Ballista in this spot. Really missing Ballista. And Emrakul for that matter. Though I don't think that they are good cards. My opponent wants to swing for 2 and not plus their Liliana. I'm okay with this too. Draw step, what? I mean, I honestly don't think that Ballista is particularly good in this matchup, but in this situation specifically, of course, it's great. It would be great right now. I think I'm gonna... Gonna sack this forest to Liliana Plus. The red mana might be relevant down the line. Abrupt Decay. Okay, so I guess their other card in hand is another Liliana. But if their other card in hand is another Liliana, so this basically gains me 2 life. I'm okay with that, I guess. It destroys my relic, but I mean, I have a reasonable amount of mana already. Yeah, second Liliana was a... Ooh, tracker. Yikes. Big, massive yikes. Massive yikes. I guess we can draw our own tracker here. Pact or tracker? Excavator. Play T-West. Not funny that Excavator can block Quagmire here. And if Excavator survives, I can next turn Simic Growth and go get Tracker. Oh, this is a nice gift. This is a really nice gift. Thanks, OP. Thanks, OP. I'll take your gift. Fulminate. Okay. This guy is not blocking, right? So take 4. Another Fulminator. Holy shit. This is frustrating. Yes. What's the best thing I can do here? Well, Pacting for Chameleon Colossus sounds like the nuts here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We also play this so we can protect our Colossus from Liliana. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big boy is in the house. And should I attack here? I still have 1 Colossus activation. I guess I do attack, right? If they push here... And then Liliana... Okay, so I guess I'm gonna protect myself from push plus Liliana minus because I think this Colossus is just going to win the game. And this turn, next turn, Colossus gets on the offensive. And Colossus puts them on the abyss. Yeah, they really need to get rid of that. That's hilarious. Wow, super interesting game. Yes, that's 4 mana. Chameleon Colossus, aka the Abyss. Opponent smartly identifies that their way to get out of this game is to draw with Tracker. Good for them. They get my Simic, that is fine. So I don't even need to activate this guy. They get my Azusa, which is also fine. And now I bug them. So it's basically damnation or bust for our opponent at this point. Or I guess double removal spell. If they find exactly double removal spell, then I'm in trouble. But Liliana does, I guess double Liliana would do it. Colossus is so great on this board. Mac Med Kalfi, what does pumping and double striking do there? Colossus does not have trample. Just an unkillable dude that gets pumped. For sure, Colby. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Plenty of time for second league. Alright. Alright. Let's run a second league. Thanks everyone for hanging out. If you haven't hit that follow button, please do that right now. You can get notified whenever I go live. If you want to help support the stream, you can subscribe to the channel. You get access to these sweet emotes as well as my sideboard guide, which I will be releasing. I would be updating and releasing this weekend. If you want to join the AmuLIT Discord, you can use that link. It's an awesome Discord. If you want to check out other past streams, you can do so on YouTube. If you want to follow me on Twitter, if you are into the whole social media thing, you can do that over there. And finally, if you want to help support the stream, you can make a donation on that link. And with any donation of $12 or more, which covers the entry fee of a league, I will play whichever 75 you want me to. Live on stream, of course, as well as doing a little, deck tech or whatnot, and like going over possible updates and stuff like that. Why did we not bounce Kalni? Because I wanted to bug my opponents. Basically. I didn't want them to have access to like Liliana into Fulminator or stuff like that, like Liliana minus into Fulminator. Okay, so it's the bad one. Cool. For a second, I got afraid there. Bora Lins, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Definitely want to play this out right now. And I guess I'm going to wait on this one, because I may want to play it on 4 down the line. But I definitely want to play this under Chalice on 1. White Hatman 6, thank you for that tier 1 subscription. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Our first subscriber of the day. Thank you for the support. Turn 1 Eternal Scorch? Holy crap. Snaggle3, thank you for that Twitch Prime subscription. Also, welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Thanks for the support. Give you guys some hype in chat with some Sakapas and some oof. That's spice. Should have played it on 1, OP. Should have played it on 1. So unless they have a TKS here, we win. I guess that's a way that we don't win. But that gets them farther behind in trying to look for it. Oh, this is so good for us to know about. That is so good for us to know about. Okay, very happy our opponent showed us a Eldrazi Obligator. Sick. Good to know. That is... whenever I lose to Eldrazi decks, it's because of specifically this card. So knowing about it is huge. Yeah, whenever I see this card, I'm like, Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Blood Moon incoming, Blood Moon incoming, desperation mode, and then when they exile like an Eternal Scourge like they did here, I'm like, whew, close one, close one. But yeah, the Blood Moon sensors go off quite easily when this card hits, when this card becomes revealed. Pass to exiles. High Mind out. Definitely this guy, definitely this guy, definitely this guy. And I wonder if I want Emrakul in this kind of matchup. Probably. Yeah, maybe I do. And cut some of. Ooh, 61 is no bueno. Can I cut a second one, please? Nope. 61 card special. 61 card special. We're sneaking this. If they have Chalice on one, they have Chalice on one, but what are we gonna do about it? Just draw an amulet like a boss. That's what we're gonna do about it. Turn 2 Eternal Scourge. Unbeatable. Straight up unbeatable. What to do here? Oh, I'm dumb. We have an amulet in play. I'm not trying to find the best line, and then I'm like, oh right, yeah, our hand is broken. Whoopsie! Sometimes I forget this deck is incredible. I actually think I am interested in doing this here. Sweet. Bounce, play Coalition Relic. And I guess we don't play this now. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Scout. This means... Oh no, I can transmute anyway. Yep, we're good, we're good, we're good. Scout just gives us one extra land drop, so we can play the T-West and use its own blue mana in order to transmute. Take 3. No blocks. Long time support. I've been playing Amulet for about a year now. You stream too early for me, but I watch the YouTube. Oh, sweet Snaggle, that's awesome. Well, thank you. Awesome to have you here to finally check out the stream live. No Chalice on 0? Oh yeah, you're super dead. You are super dead. Play this one again. I just want to have the most amount of sources in play though, because of they're still your guy, dude. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they just concede. Oh no, I messed it up. So I still have 1 land drop remaining, so I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna bounce this. I am gonna have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this is good. This is good stuff. Okay, so we're going to bounce this. We're gonna play Colony. Even if they steal my prime time, they swing for 6, get a couple of lands, and then I kill them again on the crackback. So I think I'm in a fine spot. Have I experimented with Handmaster in the sideboard? Handmaster is a card that simply does not do enough. And the red... I mean, we don't have a single red mana here, right? Just like only the Collision Relic. If you're playing red cards, then you need to start playing Celestia Sanctuary. Instead of Celestia Sanctuary, you need to start playing Gruul Turfs, and then casting your paths becomes more challenging. I mean, the same reason why we don't play Ruric Thar is just cards that don't do enough in the current metagame. There's just no reason for running Handmaster, honestly. Which is kind of sad because Handmaster is just like a sweet, sweet card. Big fan of Handmaster. Are you done with Serum Visions? I don't want to say that I'm done. It's one thing that I might go back to explore back in the near future, maybe. It just doesn't seem really worth it, honestly. Right now with Tron being so popular, having access to Ghost Squatter in the main deck, it's a big deal. And if you're running Serum Visions, then you probably cannot really afford to do that. So, just concede. Yep, Eldrazi decks are super easy for us. Eldrazi decks are not particularly challenging. Oh yeah. Sneep. White Hat Man 6, thank you for the follow. Uh-oh, another mirror match. Let's see who has the nuttier hand. We both have Amulet, so... it looks like my opponent also has the Azusa. They're gonna be on the play and they're gonna kill us. Yep. Yeah. Opponent's 2-1. They also have the colony. What did they bounce? Botanical Sack. Okay, so they have no unknown cards for us. Do you want to kill this? So I assume that they have a second bounce line in hand. Tell them to sub to the stream. Yeah, I wish that I could use the primetime emote in Twitch in Moto chat. I mean. So here we can play our Azusa and kill our opponent's Azusa. I think that at this point we're kind of behind, like, by a significant amount. So I think that we need to get a little bit lucky in order to win this one. But if my opponent has, like, if for example, if they need to transmute for their Titan, if they need to transmute for their Titan, then they can do it with Azusa, and they cannot do it without Azusa. So this seems like one of the ways that we get to win this game. And we had an extremely interesting mirror before, and now we're gonna see like the boring mirror. Like this is the cheese mirror basically. This is just like one player goes on the play and they have like a better hand than the other player that was on the draw, and it's extremely hard to like come back from this. And if my opponent is smart with the attack trigger, they're gonna get GQ plus whatever. Bounce Vesuva, most likely. They bounce Stronghold. I guess they just want a lot of mana in play. If we draw a second bounce land... Oh. They need to have a T-West in hand. Oh, yeah, I guess they do. So they have Kalni and Sanctum. Yeah, they did have the T-West in hand, yeah. This is what I was saying. This is just like one of the players is on the play and they have the everything basically. And then for the player that's on the draw, it's just impossible to catch up. Yeah, we needed to like get lucky and hope that my opponent either didn't have the prime time or they could not stop my prime time, but now they are in a good spot. And I don't think there's anything that we can do. If we had drawn exactly Ghost Squad, no, that still is not enough. Well, if I have 2 bounce lands, then the Ghost Quarter line doesn't get there. And me having 2 bounce lands is more likely than me having Cavern of Souls since I have only a 1-off. So I think that what my opponent's line was correct. And yeah, it's impossible to catch up from us at that point. We definitely want Excavator, which we forgot to bring in last time. On the path, bye Hive Minds, yes, Pact of Negation, bye Bojuku Bog, bye Walking Ballista, and bye Coalition Relic, and buy Explosives, and I guess buy another Coalition Relic. Yeah, this hand is pretty sweet. Alright. This is a turn 3 prime time on the play. Just name Giant here. Amulet. My opponent was playing Gruul Turf though, so I don't expect them to be on my list. Play Sanctuary. Float. Bounce. Relic. Pass the turn. Ancient Stairs. Okay, so we are probably looking in a solid spot here. Unless my opponent has... I don't know, like Seal of Primordium plus Bounce Land or like Nature's Claim or something. We even have Path to answer their Titans. I guess Negate plus Bounce or even Spell Pierce would do it here. Really going in the tank about this one, huh? They have Forest. They tap out for Scout. So I guess we're gonna get to Sweet. Okay. Green. Tap out for Scout. I swing. Yeah, okay, so green. This. Simic. Bounce. Pact. For prime time. Prime time. Yes. Garrison. Stronghold. Haste. I'm gonna bounce Stronghold to protect it. Set up next turn. And then we're going to swing. We have this to pay for the green pact. So I guess we're gonna get Gemstone Mine Ghost Quarter. Gemstone Mine allows us to hold up Path and also have access to T-West. And also pay for Pact on upkeep as well, of course. Serum Visions. Okay, so our opponent's on a Serum Visions list. Which means that I probably win here. Unless they're playing Blood. Now I can still win through a Blood Moon by Ghost Quarter in my own Gemstone Mine. Just looking for the 0.000007%. Snaggle, I don't think I want to live in that universe. I don't think I want to live in the universe where that is a thing. Oh my god. Okay. Asusa. Well, we GQ in response, right? If we GQ in response, opponent flashes in a second bounce. They get 4 mana. They have already used their scout. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay. I appreciate that. Like my opponent played to their outs, and then my out was for me to like let this resolve, and they just conceded. This is a fine setup. I think that explosives is definitely okay as a one-off, but you saw the power of relic there in that specific match. We were lucky enough to find our one-off relic, and it was like the only reason why we won, because we were able to slam it turn 3 Titan on the play. Yeah, I'm just gonna submit the same. Mastermind acquisition, holy crap, that's going a little bit too deep for my taste. This is a sweet hand, it's not a good one. And my opponent kept 7. I think we're gonna be hard pressed to win this one. I guess this is how we do it. Keep. And we're gonna bottom steerings, which seems weird to do there, but like we're not gonna have time basically. On any land or Asusa is a turn 2 kill with Pact backup. Sick. So I play Amulet. Okay. Play Amulet, play bounce up to 5 mana. Sad face. Real sad face. They already played the land for turn though. Second Amulet, holy crap. Can we can we out nut them? We cannot. That makes me so sad. That makes me so sad that we had the nuts and our opponent had like the nuttier. Oh my. Oh my. I mean, play this out. We just go for broke. Just go for broke. I want to thank you for consistently streaming and giving excellent viewpoints and opinions. I picked up this deck after Dom Harvey won with Breach and have evolved the deck to close to this. I have top-aided with the deck considered every week in our fast and competitive meta and hope to continue learning and getting better. That's awesome, Stardust. That's wow, that's sweet. That means so much. I really appreciate it. I'm very thankful that you know my content has been helping you up. That's sweet. Feels good to go home for a weekend from college and rack up hundreds of wisdom. Nice, Snuggle. Yeah, good times. So I guess we win. Whee! Hashtag no bad matchups. I feel so smart for keeping this Pact of Negation instead of that other thing. I forgot what the other thing was. What was the other thing? Pew 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 pew. Primetime you. All right. Steerings. Yeah, we're bottom of steerings. Just look at that. Just look at that right there. I guess my opponent was missing a bounce land to win. Sick. 2-0. Opponent is also 2-0. Yeah, I guess this is a keep. Yeah, this is a keep. Opponent also keeps 7. What is the Emrakul for? What matchups are you excited to bring it in? Oh, yikes. Matchups that I'm excited to bring in Emrakul. The mirror match. Scape Shift. Tron. Control decks of any color, shape, form, anything. What else do we want Emmy against? That's kind of it. That's kind of it. Yeah. Yeah, this is yeah, I don't think that Elves is a good matchup, so I don't know why you're telling me that this is going to be a 3-0 cuz I actually think Elves is it's quite a bad matchup for us. They go a little bit too wide for us. An untapped source there would have been nice because then we could have Coalition Relic, and then that would have set up a Titan on 3, which would have been great. But now we just kind of need my opponent to whiff. That's the play. Well, in the Amulet matchup, you get to choose to not pay for your pacts, for example. That's one thing. You get to go squatter your own lands. You get to, what else? Just like randomly pact for nothing, or like transmute for nothing. Attack your Titan into, like, your opponent's Titan into yours. So that's the stuff that you get to do. Against Tron, you get to Karn your opponent's Tron land, GQ your opponent's Tron land, stuff like that. Okay, so there's 100% a Court of Calling going on over there, which most likely means that we are very dead. Amulet? That's not an Amulet. That's so not an Amulet there. There's the Cord. I'm gonna Cord for 3. Find their Lord guy, and then I'm going to die. This is the game we get Sakama to kill other creatures. Well, I don't think. I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, Sakama, I guess it's okay against this deck, but I don't even know by how much. 9 mana. Just opponent casually making now. The Hoof in Modern. Well, this I have never seen, actually. I don't think I've ever seen Crater of Behemoth in Modern. Out of Elves. Let me bring these guys in. Take High Minds out. Pact out. Bog out. Bring in a couple of paths. That's it. Just cross our fingers and wish. Cross our fingers and wish is the is the technique that we're gonna use here. I'm legit excited when my opponents do like stuff like that. Like I definitely was not expecting my opponent to hoof me there. Especially with cards as sweet as Crater Hoof Behemoth. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, this matchup is pretty bad. I'm gonna try to find an amulet here, so I'm gonna bottom the path. So we're looking for amulet, and I guess we're to a lesser extent looking for other bounce lands. But if our opponent is playing Hoof, then path is it's not gonna cut it. Is there a reason no queen? Like, did you see what my opponent did? Like right there. Like, I don't want to be playing a Hornet Queen when my opponent is like trampling over my 1/1 death touches. Hornet Queen is just horrible in this matchup. It just doesn't do anything. If your opponent's gonna kill you, they were going to kill you. Oh yeah, so Saber. I got Sabertooth. I got Crater Hoofed. Sorry. My opponent cast a Crater Hoof Behemoth against me. But even if they are not playing Hoof and they are playing a Suri, it's the same effect, right? They are just going to... they're just going to trample through all your stuff. I do not think that it's a good card. I'm not going to play around Napping Sphere here. I don't think it's worth it. I really needed to find an amulet there. Like, really bad needed to find an amulet there. I guess I'm going to have access to another bounce land, but this is not looking good, people. This is not looking good at all. Azusa maybe gets me there. Maybe, and probably not quite either. Eon 1 looking strong, though. Daggers. Daggers. I mean, we have enough lands to play through this damn sphere, but like that tempo hit right there was just so... it's just massive. I am not playing at the PT, Kraba Kurtoni. Not really that good. So we play Azusa. Ready J24. Thank you for that Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Throw some hype in the chat. Get some primetimes in there. Okay, I think I want to go tapped source into Vesuva copy Crossroads. And next turn we should have primetime mana, which might not get us out of this problem. Are they gonna hoof us here again? My opponent seems to be on some mono green list over there. And this is gonna be like their 3-0 right here. If they do have the kill here. One card in hand. If they go get another clan color, then we might have a shot. X equals 2. Okay, this is very surprising to me. So I guess they're gonna pass the turn, and if I draw an explosives, I win on the spot. That seems to be... Oh, they just attack. 3, 6, 10, 12, 15. I think I can create more chump blockers next turn. I think I'm dead anyway, though, right? Even if I get Kalni bounce. They're gonna swing for 3. What if they attack with everything? I just block here and here, take 3, and here 3, 6. Okay, so I go down to 1. Okay, so I'm not like actually dead. And I think I'd rather have the extra greed source here. So I'm gonna bounce the Crossroads. Play Vesuva again, copy Kalni, make another dude. And I'm gonna copy Sanctuary. And I'm going, I didn't pact, so I'm going to bounce T-West. Next turn I transmute 1, 2, 3, play explosives for 2, crack explosives. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so don't draw anything very good, opponent, please. Please activate this. Don't I die to my opponent's board if I go for the bounce T-West? 1, 2, I guess I go to 1. Yeah, maybe that was better. I feel like, you know, playing a prime time and giving me more mana to work with next turn might be better overall. Yeah, I think my opponent's realizing that they don't have actual lethal so far. Okay. Block here. Block here. Block here. Oh, I guess they do have actual lethal. What am I even thinking about? Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dumb. I guess I made the math wrong or something. Yeah, I thought I was going to 1. I guess I miscounted. I thought I had 1 more blocker, maybe? Yeah, I guess that if there was any way to transmute an EE on 2, that was the play. Well, I mean, we bounced Kalni and replayed it. I didn't have 1 more land dropped. Otherwise, I would have bounced. I would have played Kalni again because I could have chomped the Elf Warrior, which at this point Kalni is gaining me 3 life, while Kabira is only gaining me 2. But yeah, we just got. I thought that I didn't have Tony, thank you for the follow. I guess I didn't. I thought that I didn't have enough mana to explosives on 2. Maybe I'm wrong and I did have enough mana to explosives on 2, but I don't think I had enough mana to like. No, I definitely did not have enough mana to transmute explosives, play it, and crack it. Yeah, I definitely did not have enough mana. Yeah, that was not an option. You guys have to remember that my opponent had a Damping Sphere in play. I think that I definitely did not have enough mana. Ballista has been fine in today's meta. It has been okay. It hasn't been stellar, but there's way more stuff like Infect and like random things like that, where you want to have access to Ballista. I think this is a keep. We Amulet on turn 2. Oh, we're playing against Tron. Well, Pact is good one against Tron. Sick. Sick. Yeah, if I had 6 mana, then I was 1 mana short. It's as easy as that. Sometimes Moto is just like, you know what, Francisco, like, You've been doing good work, you know? You've been doing good work. You deserve it. You deserve it, and you should win this game right here. Right here, right now. I don't want you to stress about it. I just want you to, you know, to just take it easy. Just take it easy. Just do your thing. And just prime time their faces. But Danny Memes, if I do that, then how do I get the Tolaria in my hand, right? The Tolaria was in play. Yes. I guess we can double prime time here. Sure. Let's just 32 them. Why 20 people when you can 32 them? OP is very much in the no concede plan. My opponent says, not bad. It's like turn 3 Karn, but on turn 2. Oh, this is good times. Of course we need it to be fancy. What kind of question is that? We definitely want Excavator, we want Negates, we take out Relics. Yeah, Emrakul is pretty good. Basically, the game against Tron sometimes gets to a point where you are where your opponent is just like playing haymaker after haymaker, and you're just like slamming titans every turn, and your opponent answers them, and you slam another one, and they answer it, and they slam another one, and then you basically run out of threats, while Tron is basically not going to run out of threats as long as they are top decking reasonably. Because they just have so many threats. Like, I kind of also count O-Stone as a threat, because O-Stone is a very reliable way to get rid of our Primeval Titans, so... yeah, Saber, that has happened on stream. That has happened on stream, and it definitely feels pretty damn good. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. So this is a hand with a lot of potential that doesn't do anything. We don't even have a bounce land here, so we're gonna mulligan. Another hand that doesn't do anything. We do have a lot of lands though. We're gonna mulligan again. Into another hand that doesn't do anything. I think we're gonna go to 4. I voted it versus Control, Tron, Scape Shift, the Mirror Match. Where Prison. What else? It gets boarded in a reasonable amount. Not like an insane amount, but a reasonable amount for sure. Do we keep this 5? I think I'm gonna mull to 4. Oh, this is much better. Definitely keeping this. And we're gonna bottom 1, 2, 3. Is our cute little Multifor gonna get there? Is our cute little Multifor gonna get there? Redundant Tron piece. Oh, I'm super dumb. I wanted to play the Amulet first. Like, if we find Tolaria West here, I'm gonna be super sad. No T West. How hopeful are we? uh... Can we get here? So we can sack GQ and we're gonna get one because of steerings. Or do I want more lands? I think I actually want more lands. And I guess we play this out here because if I top deck a prime time, I win. Yeah, I just don't think we would get to cast an Emrakul. Not the way this game is turning up. Yep, you see? Wow. We would have gotten there. Holy crap. We could have turn 3 killed my opponent. Nah, this is too greedy. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to do that. I could go for it here, but then I don't think I'm gonna have enough mana to pay for both pacts. So I think I just wait, and I hope my opponent whiffs for one more turn. And then... If this is a TKS, that counts. Like, that counts as them whiffing. Yep. Definitely counts as them whiffing. So we're gonna get a turn 5 prime time. Bad beats, real bad beats. I mean, I'm going for it though. I think I should have enough mana. But we are dead to like Tron land plus stuff, basically. Yes, we're going to Stronghold plus Vesuva. And now I think I'm not gonna play around, well, anything really. And I guess I'm just gonna get double green source. Because I don't want to die to like Karn minus on my land. Even if it's Karn minus on my prime time, I can still maybe get there. Karn minus on my land is not something I can beat, so let's do Kalni Gemstone Mine. Let's do Kalni Gemstone Mine. Yeah, very unfortunate that like this was our land, I guess, because of how the game ended up playing out. Because if this had been in our deck, we could have kind of sealed the deal there, right? Because for 4 mana, there's no way that my opponent can answer this. That is crazy, though. Like, move to 4, and we would have killed on turn 3 if my opponent had not had the Nature's Claim for my second Amulet. That's pretty sick. I mean, London Mulligan. London Mulligan is legit for Amulet. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I guess like Ghost Squatter, like I'm not gonna put my opponent on Tectonic Edge, basically. I'm not gonna put them on Tech Edge, and GQ doesn't stop me from paying for Pact, so So yeah, we should be fine here. Unless my opponent has like, they are slow rolling me and they just have like Tron piece into win. They were slow rolling me, I guess. Yep, they were slow rolling me. Well, maybe they don't have a threat? Is that what's going on? Claim my amulet. Deal. Deal. Ooh, this is nice. So now I get to bounce this. Play Asusa. Play GQ. Play Vesuva copying GQ. My opponent cannot respond with a dismember. Swing. Even if they dismember my prime time, this is fine because at this point I just get T-West Simic Growth, I guess. Yeah, T-West Simic Growth. Swing for 6. They don't have the dismember. And draw step. I will go squatter the power plant. That's the one that I search for. Yeah. Got your power plant. OP got Troned. Except we're fancy Tron. I'm actually 3-1. Let's go get him 4-1, shall we? We're currently 3-1. This is our second league. We 3-2 the first league, and hopefully we can finish this game quickly because I'm starting to get very hungry. Actually, let me go check my food situation. Nailed it. Okay, let's go. Nah, too slow. Yep. This is a keep. I think I'm gonna bottom the explosives. So we're on the play. What? Are we playing Modern or Legacy? Holy crap. Also, this Chancellor is insane here. It's gonna delay me for 2 turns. Oh, I get what this is. This is like the living end deck. Alright. That's sick. That's pretty damn sweet. Not even gonna lie. Alright, next turn. Can we not die one time? Okay, looking good. Looking good here. Looking good here. We're gonna get to bog my opponent, which is nice. And we're also gonna get to transmute for Blue Pact. Though I guess that bogging them is more important than transmuting for Blue Pact here. Because I already have the second prime time in hand. So I think I'm going to prioritize bogging. Because I cannot do both. No packs to pay for. What do you want to bounce? I guess I want to bounce. I don't know what I want to bounce. I guess the Portos Garrison. Serve. And again, I'm doing this because I already have the the second prime time in hand, the second and third prime time for that matter. Bog them. Take 8. So now instead of instead of being like the absolute nuts, it's just like a one-sided, like just like a sweeper. They might have it here though. Is it charm? Is okay. Even if they manage to Chancellor, it's just not good enough anymore. Okay, Chancellor's sweet. Definitely want this, guys. I don't want this. Probably don't want this either. Sage seems reasonable because I'm assuming that they have as Foretold, and that's about it. Also, I'm assuming that they have Blood Moon because they always have Blood Moon. Go Squatter out. Hive Mind is very interesting. I think I'm gonna keep the Hive Minds in. I'm not sure about it. Because I don't know if they play as a combo deck or they play more as a like value deck or whatever. Do you think that for Secure Drive Scout are as necessary? I don't think they're necessary. I just think they are great. I just think they're by far the best option that we have so far. Thoughts on Saphiric's daughter for GB heavy meta seems bad enough to try. Now it doesn't seem. I mean, it sounds like way worse than I'm comfortably trying. If you want to donate to have me play a league with it, I will kind of go with it. But I don't think it's good enough. Like there's already like so many better cards against Black Green. That's Saphiric's daughter. So yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep this in. But I'm expecting Blood Moons. I guess I'm gonna shave one of these. Just because I'm expecting Blood Moons, so I want my Coalition Relics to be in the deck. Opponent mulligans. If any of these were the Natty Bog, I would keep. But as is, we're just missing too many pieces with this hand. I asked for the Natty Bog, and the Moto Gods listened. Definitely keeping this, and I think I'm gonna bottom Scout, I think? Does Scout accelerate me? If I played on turn 1, I guess it allows me for instant speed stuff, so I guess that's pretty sick. Yikes, what do we bottom? I want all my 3 lands. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna bottom the Scout. These 2 cards might become very, very, very good. I think it was between Pact or Scout. Gingy Taxius. Yeah, no. 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 I don't think so. No. That is one of my favorite moments from. I think I'm just gonna play T-West here, by the way. One of my favorite moments from The Office, when Michael goes, no. it's hilarious. All right. Don't destroy this one, please. Be nice, opponent. Be nice. Don't destroy this one. Sphinx of Foresight. Ah, they have it. God damn it. On the turn before I go off. Yikes. Can we beat this? I guess we can beat this, right? Like, if my opponent doesn't have anything else. Okay. Green. +1. Steerings. Like, we can just card cast High Mind next turn and we don't care about our pacts getting countered. So, unless my opponent has like an answer to the relic or something else going on, we should win anyway, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot protect it with Pact of Negation, so like Iset Charm would get me real bad. But besides that, we should win. But we can play around anything really, so it's whatever. Down to 11. Please step out. Please step out. Blood Moon. Why does that not surprise me at all? One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. We got one more turn. Good to know about both of this. Lightning Bolt kills me. Iset Charm kills me. Remand kills me. Most things kill me here. Oh, pfft. That's a hilarious way to die. Wow, that's... Could I play around the moon? I guess if I get Gemstone Mine instead of the Celestia Sanctuary, I can play around the moon. I was thinking about it, but I chose not to go for that, and I was, of course, punished. I guess we want Celestial Purge for moon. What's up, Goref, first? If I pack the moon, then how do we win? Well, this hand is already a mulligan because the second pack doesn't do anything, so I'm gonna mull. Sweet. Like this one. Keep, and we're going to bottom this, I guess. Oh, Pickett's kept 7. Looting. Jingy Taxius. Is this lethal? This is lethal, right? Play second Amulet. 4 mana. Asusa. Yep, this is lethal. What a pro. What a pro. What a pro. I guess the opponent's deck is super sweet, but our deck is sweeter. Go get a Susa. London Mulligan. London Mulligan. London Mulligan. London Mulligan. Transmute. Summoner's Pact. Pact. For Primeval Titan. Primeval Titan. Yes. Boros Garrison. Slayer's Stronghold. 1. Doop. 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 Haste. Haste. Bounce this. Go to combat. Swing. Yes. Vesua. Sun Home. Vesua, copy this. Just. No words. No words. Just no words. Sometimes you just turn to your opponent. Twice in the same league. It just happens. It just happens. I think that was a 6. I think that was a multi 6. Surgical doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, I guess they could have surgical the Summoner's Pact, yeah. And I would have died. Servian said, what do you think about the new card? It's worse than Sakura Tribe Scout, that's what I think. Yeah, when you turn to somebody that they are like actually doing something cool and they're experimenting and trying things out, it kind of feels a little bit bad, you know, because you're just kind of like bullying them and just like, yeah, your deck is unplayable. Go play some other game, because here we have turn 2 kills. That was a lot of fun though. It's particularly satisfactory to kill your opponent's when they are playing Tron. When you turn to your opponent after they're playing Tron, it's particularly satisfying. I would recommend that. I would recommend that. Big fan of that. They were trying to play Mesa Sen. Poor soul, playing it, even playing Mesa Sen, which is just like it's not a thing. All right, that was a lot of fun. We 3-2'd and we 4-1'd. We got wrecked by Elves, and I forget what other things we. I just feel like my short-term memory is just so bad. Like I just finished playing the first league, and I'm like I'm done. I have no idea what I played against. But the deck has been doing very well. Like the London Mulligan has been. I have been on purpose trying to like mulligan a little bit more aggressively than I used to, and it's paying dividends. It's paying off in spades. I recommend very much that if you're practicing on Moto with the London Mulligan, I encourage that you mulligan a little bit more aggressively than you're used to, because it definitely has been working out very well for me. And like at very first in the very first couple of days with the London Mulligan, I was like a little bit shy about it, so I was still like keeping a lot of borderline hands, and I have been just being more aggressive about letting those medium hands go, and it has been working out very well. Like my win percentage has definitely gone a little bit higher since I started doing that. Do you think that if London Mulligan goes through, Wizard would consider banning something in Amulet? I don't think so. Like we were extremely lucky to just like turn 2 twice in back-to-back matches. That's just not a thing that happens really at all. Unless you're Steven Speck, in which case it's possible. I mean, you're just like slamming turn 1 and Gales, right? If you're Steven Speck. I would expect them to do some number of bannings, though. I would expect them to try some number of bannings. Honestly, I'm surprised. I have played against 0 Narset combo. I guess that I'm playing in the competitive league, so people just don't want to throw money away, so they're playing more of the cheese decks that actually have, a chance to be reasonably good, like Cheerios or Grixis brand. But yeah, overall I think that Amulet has been very good. Like if your opponent is trying to Tron you, I don't think I've lost a match to Tron since the new Mulligan rule happened. I think I lost once or something. The Tron matchup is very good, especially now that we have access to GQ in the main deck. This has been very strong. And Hive Minds in the main deck also very strong against Tron as well. So the Tron matchup, I think, with this list in particular has become considerably better than it used to be. Not that it was bad before, but even now when they cheese you out, you still have outs. And the London Mulligan helps a lot. What stuff would you think gets targeted with event? Seems like Amulet is much better suited to the Mulligan than Grixis and Cheerios. No, Amulet is a much better deck than Cheerios or Grixis brand. Grixis brand and Cheerios are definitely better if you're trying to like abusing the Mulligan, right? So I think that those decks were like a tier 7 deck, and now with the London Mulligan, like I think that before they used to win like 30% of their matches, and now they're going up to 45, right? Or like 40 or 40 something. Amulet was already a 60% deck or something if you're good at it, and now with the new Mulligan rule, it probably becomes 65. So I don't think that in terms of how, like, I don't think that the delta in change is as good, basically. Whereas, Cheerios were awful before, and now they could be like it's probably playable. But yeah, I think Amulet is just overall it much better. Like we were like Amulet was winning tournaments with the previous Mulligan rule as well. While Grixis and Cheerios weren't even close to doing that. So that is basically what tells you a little bit of the difference, right? So yeah, list is sweet. I would recommend it, and I will not be streaming again until Monday. But on Monday, I will, like over the weekend, I will finish writing out the new sideboard guide for subs, and I will make it available to everybody on Monday. So if you are a sub, definitely, on Monday, send me. I will, of course, remind everybody. I will make sure that if you're a sub, you get access to the sideboard guide. If you're interested in it, of course. If you are not interested in it, then whatever. But yeah. But yeah. So, if you haven't hit that follow button, make sure you do so. You can get notified whenever I go live, and it's 100% free. On the other hand, if you want to help support the stream, you can subscribe using that link over there. You get access to, as I was just saying, the sideboard guide, as well as those beautiful emotes you see right now on chat. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that is the place to go. If you want to follow me on Discord, not follow me on Discord, actually, like, follow the AmuLIT Discord. There you go. You can use that link over there. If you want to check out previous streams, I recommend you check out my YouTube channel. No, it's not gonna be in the Discord, Colby, because it's only for subs. So what I was considering though is making a Discord like exclusive for, like, making like my own Discord instead of using the Amulet Discord as a Discord. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that it will give me much more flexibility in terms of like using like @everyone, right? Because if you're following if you are in my Discord channel, I would assume that you want to see what I'm going live, right? So I can just like add everyone whenever something important happens, like like an update in the sideboard guide and stuff like that. Also, I was stuttering about cutting third relic for slaughter pack. I love the third relic, so I wouldn't do it. If you want to do it, do it. I don't care. No, real answer though. I am a very big fan of Coalition relic, and when Davius tells me that they don't like it, I don't agree with that. I think this card is excellent. It helps your consistency at getting you to 6 mana on turn 4 considerably. It really helps a lot. A lot of situations come up where I'm like playing a relic on turn 3 and setting up my land drop so I can play an untapped land on 4 and just slam a Titan or something like that. But I do understand like the idea, like if you want to run Slaughter Pact because you want, it complements your Highbind plan. If you were to do that though, I would probably play one less Sanctuary, one Golgari Rod farm. That would be one change that I would do. It makes your white sources worse, but having access to literally a dead card is not what you want. And then I would probably, instead of cutting the relic, I would maybe cut something like Explosives or Ballista. I would cut one of these two and relegate it to the sideboard. Probably the Ballista, I think. They do different things though, so that's what I would think. Do you think the new mulligan? Do you think with the new mulligan it's too slow? I don't understand the question. I don't understand what you mean. But yeah, finally, if you want to... Oh, the Relic? No, I think it's great. Relic is still great. That's why I said that I really like it. And finally, if you want to support the stream in a different way, you can make a donation to the stream, and with any donation of $12 or more, which covers the entry fee of a league, I will play your 75 on stream. Of course, hopefully we'll make it work so you are in chat, and you can see the action live, of course. But yeah, we can definitely make that happen. We have had some sweet donation streams before. It's always a good time. Now let's look who we can raid. I guess that... Well, I guess we can... Oh, we can raid my friend Keaton. He's playing... Sweet. Yeah. Let's do that. So Keaton is a friend of mine. He actually has a top 8 in Legacy, playing Miracles. And right now he's currently practicing for GP Niagara Falls. So let's go to... He recently started streaming. So let's go give them a heads up. And yeah, and I will see you guys next week. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I will see you then. Bye bye.